Now, is Meryl actually in this space? Okay, you know what? I'm going to save it again.
You caught Snake?
Tank Hangar.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots had all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
So having listened to Meryl mention that, avoid being greedy and going after items, I'm now going to go after items. Yeah, I wonder if... Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is where I get the suppressor. No, it's a mine detector. No, it is a suppressor. Okay. I have one chaff grenade? Damn. It's up there. Damn. Oh, scheiße. Okay, that's why I saved the game. Oh, man. Cardboard box A, chaff grenade. Oh, yes. Can never have too many chaff grenades. Is that Meryl? Okay, wait. Let me see what security level that door is. The opposite side. Okay, I do have level 2. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's not worth it. I guess you could go to basement level 1 and actually no, wait, that ladder is from the outside. Okay. Oh, whoa, I almost forgot. Damn. Interesting note, Snake runs with his gun pointed in the air. I have the official Metal Gear Solid strategy guide. And in an interview, Hideo Kojima acknowledges that holding the gun like that, James Bond style, old school James Bond style, is not safe or practical. For a rifle, maybe, but for a pistol, not as much.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Alright, so going back to stylistic choice, Hideo Kojima wanted Snake to hold his gun like that, his pistol that way, just for style. But now focusing on these lasers, if you don't have the thermal goggles, you can actually use your cigarettes, but it does slowly drain your life. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Controls are so... I have to like look at an angle. Okay, this is super quick. All right, whoo. Another boss battle. I spoiled it.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Okay, little history lesson. So Deep Throat is the pseudonym of the informant of the Watergate scandal that, for all intents and purposes, ended the presidency of Richard Nixon, and that was in 1972. And two journalists chose that name. I guess you can say in honor of a well-known adult movie that released earlier that year. And that was in 1972, as I mentioned. Coincidentally, that's the year in which the snakes are born. If you played Metal Gear Solid 3, the epilogue reveals that information. And Deep Throat, I can't remember when, but it's been a while. But the identity of that person has been revealed. Mark Felton, I believe. At the time, he was number 2 in the FBI. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm crawling around as a preemptive measure to not get blown up by claymore mines around here. Now, I can equip my thermal goggles, and any claymore mines will appear. But if you don't have the thermal goggles or the mine detector, you can just do what I'm doing here, crawl around. That's what's so great about the Metal Gear games. It's like it gives you options, right? You're not hobbled by not having a specific item. Obviously, having that item is more advantageous, but you're not at a complete disadvantage if, for example, you don't have the thermal goggles or the mine detector in this case. Okay, how many claymores? Claymores are really useful later in the game in a specific battle. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I should have picked up more C4. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait. Actually, hold on. Should I save it? Yeah, let me save it. Deep Throat.
Mei Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry. The signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
I don't recall ever experiencing that dialogue. Like, there's a fan who has a website, and they've managed to extract the text files from the CD-ROM. You could probably read it that way, but I've never actually seen that conversation within the game. Okay. The canyon.
Be careful, Snake.
You know what? I'm going to call Master.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes.
I have no idea who that could be.
I see.
Let me call Miller again.
Sound travels better in cold environments. If you're going to use a handgun, you should equip a suppressor.
Already got one.
When the temperature falls down to minus 30 or minus 40 degrees Celsius, you start to get ice fogs. That's when the moisture in the air freezes. It may look pretty at first, but it'll severely limit your visibility. Be careful. Kipling, an English poet who also won the Nobel Prize, said that once you go beyond 65 degrees north, you're beyond the reach of divine protection and human law. To survive in such surroundings, you have to be strong enough to not rely on God or anyone else. In cold like this, over 70% of your body's warmth is lost through your head. Put on some kind of hat.
I hate hats. Is a bandana okay?
Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
Okay, I want to hear what Campbell has to say.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance. Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
I really like the codec. All the different conversations. Only downside is you can't like select the topic that you want to discuss or know more about. All right.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Backflipping away from a tank shell. Badass.
That's right, you belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight!
Wait, do I want to use a chaff grenade? Or stun grenade? Oh, damn. Son of a bitch. Chaff grenade. Okay, let me use that. Jerk. I'm trying to disable or like damage the tracks using my C4. That'll make the throwing grenades easier. Oh, come on, come on. Son of a bitch. What's this? What's this? Oh, come on. Okay, I should use my stun grenades. Oh gosh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't pick up my C4. Son of a gun. Son of a bitch. Hey.
See how you like this?
Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, come on. Wasn't able to use my C4. That should be it.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Do I get to level up? There we go. Oh, and my ration capacity increased. Alright, I'm gonna call the Colonel.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
I'm gonna call Nastasia. I really thought the Colonel would mention Nastasia. So 141.52, that's the traditional frequency for your team member who's a civilian but an expert in technical matters besides combat. Usually it's reserved for a woman.
This is Nastasia Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
So if you dig into Nastasha's backstory, she's from Pripyat, Ukraine, just outside the infamous Chernobyl factory, and she's a survivor of that incident. And HBO, a few years ago, they did a miniseries about that explosion and the cleanup effort. It's really good. Now, in this room ahead, you can't use any weapons. The game explains why. Okay, here's the message.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
What's this? Grenade? Oh, wow. Oh my god, I almost stood up. I almost stood up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh. Chaff grenade. Okay, this is where the double tap comes in quick, handy. Here we go, here we go, 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 go. Woo! Second floor basement.